So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And it's Robertson. Robertson is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
But pour l'équipe du FC Barcelone. Après 29 minutes de le numéro 10, Messi.
Now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on.
And here's Messi. Well-timed, excellent interception. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Fernandes. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It could be... And Messi! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Kalulu. Pressing high and with purpose. Oh, that's neat. Valverde. Good ball, good great chance! And it's been given away. Takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Fernandes. And it's Camavinga. Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Messi. Messi! He's scored! And he is just ripping it up! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Le numéro 10.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Great defending, strong and determined. Good running, strong and purposeful. De Paul. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Shoots! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. the referee brings the first half to a close. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Now it's Messi. Fernandez. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Thinks about the and he's had a shot! And that's wide.
Alexander-Arnold clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Kalulu gets across to intercept that. Son Heung-min. And Kalulu. Camavinga driving forward, a man on a mission. And that is masterful defending. Messi. Now then, the ball's come loose. Hakimi. And it's Fernandez. Now Son Heung-min. He's had it taken off him. And this is Messi. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Son Heung-min. And it's Messi. And Messi! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Akanji, played out to the right. Not the most accurate pass. Fernandez. Messi. And he's found a way past. Goes for a shot! And he couldn't keep it down.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Changement.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Now it's Kane. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oyarzabal is onto this. Akanji. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And Kalulu. Fernandez.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and
there's the shot! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
À sa place, le numéro 19. Changement en cours.
Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Camavinga. Camavinga. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Fagioli! Hakimi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And a chance! He's put his foot right through that one.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit
Le
more, though.
numéro 18. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 9.
Fernandez. Hakimi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Camavinga. And Fernandez. Now it's Fagioli. Akanji cuts out the pass. Messi. Camavinga. Now it's Oyarzabal. Played out wide. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Kane. Decent progress down the left.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
That was lovely, that.
2 minutes to be added on. Oyarzabal. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all.
It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters. who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Barcelona cannot consider the option of defeat. Camavinga! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Kane, clearly the target here.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
And it's made its way to him. Decent chance! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Oh no, what has happened here? And that's aimed into the middle. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Now it's Messi. Jimenez does well there, strong defending. In with the challenge. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And it's Valverde. And Messi! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short. And the finish! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Kane. He's looking wide. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Messi. Big chance! And he hits the net. And that is his 50th goal for this, his current club. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And here's Messi. Shot Mohamed Salah! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an...
And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here. Camavinga gets a foot in here. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Kane. Valverde. Over to the left. Son Heung-min going full steam ahead down the left flank. There's the shot! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Alexander-Arnold. That's a throw. It's going to be another throw. And that's another throw. He's got away, and he's been shifted off it. Now it's Kane. Kane. And he's had it nicked away. Caicedo. And Robertson. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Jimenez. Akanji gets a good foot in there. Mohamed Salah charging forward, the ball at his feet. Valverde. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Messi.
Such good technique.
And the shot!
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Valverde crosses. Alexander-Arnold. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Spread it left. Son Heung-min. Now it's Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through, and Messi! Goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And now he has 2. It's become a case of men against boys. He's on a charge, but he's on his own for now. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to... The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the... How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. Here we go again then. No, he's not getting past him there. And it's Camavinga. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, Red, nice interception. Camavinga. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. Kane. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Salah. He's found a way past. Oh, that's nice. Cross flung in towards the middle.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try...
Son Heung-min! Messi looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Camavinga. And Akanji. Caicedo. And it's Kane. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
He's a lucky boy. I've seen cards issued for less. Here's hoping he stays out of further trouble.
Caicedo. And it's Robertson. And they've got a throw. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kane carries the ball down the right. Oh, that's fabulous. Kane, nice bit of skill, and he's away. No, there's no going past him this time. Caicedo. And Robertson. Kane. Out to the left it goes. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Played out towards the right wing. Robertson clears it away. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
That's good play. Salah. Messi! Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold, good purposeful running this. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Chance! Oh, impressive strike.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Teremos uma substituição.
Barcelona making another change here. Jimenez. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity. Chance for a shot! It's hit the upright. Alexander-Arnold. And that is out of play. Just eases him off the ball. Mohamed Salah. Aims beyond the defence. And it's Salah. Wriggles his way through. Salah. Oh, such a clever touch. Salah plays it in. Big header! Oh, crossbar! It's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And a chance! Oh, almost a sixth!
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Tries a shot! Oh, he really got hold of that. Jimenez. And it's Fascioli. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Camavinga. Here's Oyarzabal. Mohamed Salah. He's only too happy to take that back. 4 extra minutes added on. Lismalu. That's a good run down the left. Fascioli. This looks... and he shoots! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Barcelona are going up, and now they can dream. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona really deserve full marks to have come through such a difficult game in the manner they did. There's always a feeling that the fear of losing is what ultimately decides games like this, but not on this occasion. They played the game and the occasion beautifully.
Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So, how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Valverde!
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, not quite. He's in a good position here. Nice physical challenge. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min on a charge down the left. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Messi. He's away. Messi.
Such good technique.
Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. He has a look up. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Messi! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Camavinga, and he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. So who's he going to be aiming for here? He gets big! And he's heaved it away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The referee's awarded a free kick. Valverde. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Musiala. Out to the left it goes. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Face-to-face. Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better chance than that, Peter. That is disappointing.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. That has ended up in no man's land.
Ruben Neves really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Foden. Jimenez gets over and intercepts. And shifted it to the flank. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's and Messi!
Messi did ever so well to produce something then. For him, it's a case of when there's a will, there's a way.
And that's aimed into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Akanji, Camavinga, that's a good... Messi! They've scored! And he is just ripping it up! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Oh, cracking ball. Tries a shot! And he hits the net. On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Son Heung-min. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Valverde. And it's Robertson. And here's Messi. And that is a little undercooked. Now this could be a chance. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Barcelona head into half-time 2 up, but goals flying in at both ends. There is little safety in that lead.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And the second half gets underway. He won't be happy with that one. That has not gone well. Camavinga. Now it's Kane. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Foden. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah making good progress on the right-hand side. Son Heung-min. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Akanji. For Valverde. Now it's Kane. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Great chance here from position A1. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. And it's Robertson. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. And this is Messi. And Messi! Just off target. Jimenez too strong for his opponent there. Valverde. Barcelona finding their passes. Well read, nice interception. He's looking wide. Good, played through for the wide man. And that should get the job done. Messi. He's through, now is he in? Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Hit into the middle. Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves! Camavinga. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. This might spell danger. Foden. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10, Messi, será sustituido por el dorsal 19.
Jimenez does well to get it back. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's got away. Played in by Son Heung-min. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22, el dorsal 18.
Akanji.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Forward
44.
tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Musiala. Serginho. He is through here. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's surging through. Ruben Neves calmly anticipates. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found a way through. Now the cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Mohamed Salah. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, that miss could... They don't want to be missing too many of those.
That's a lovely, delicate pass. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Messi. They are queuing up to have a go here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Fagioli. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No, he's not getting past him there. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Can he get it through? Might be danger here. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He'll fancy himself from here. And he's going direct. He went for the curler. Valverde gathers from the goal kick. And it's Musiala. And the referee brings it to a close. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.